Hello everyone, Micerang here with some more Demon Bluff. Oh yeah. Um, okay, we have two bakers that are not truthful. I suppose one of them could be corrupted. But yeah, so 6 has to be good because there's no possible outcasts other than 6. So in turn, that means 2 is good. Um, okay. Suppose 5 is good. Okay? Well, yeah, suppose 5 is good but corrupted. Then 4 is a puka, 7 is evil, and um, it seems like this is possible. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, so it could be that 5 is good and 7 is evil. What if 7 is good and 5 is evil? 8 is the puka. Um, then 7 is good, and I think this scout has to be evil. Let's just kill one of these bakers. Okay, well that's one. That's one down. 7 is not good. Baker is not truthful. Twin minion is 3 away from closest evil. That is hard to believe. That is actually impossible. Yeah, so that led me to think that 4 was a puka. Anyway, um, okay, now what? Well, okay, we know that the twin minion is not 3 away. If the twin minion is 1 away, well, hold on. So 3 and 9 can't both be good. So yeah, I just killed 9, because I just feel like 3 is corrupted. But yeah, just kill one and then kill the other if we need to. Oh, we have a witch, so I have to actually, like, think about who I reveal. Okay, 9 is truthful. Yeah, so no character was affected by an evil is always truthful. And since 5 is not a doppelganger, 9 is telling the truth. Okay, so 1 is lying. Okay. Let's kill 7 just for fun. Alright. Good job, 7. Yeah, so 1 is lying. Okay, cool, 1's a drunk. That means all of the outcasts are accounted for. We know that 4 is accusing 3. We know that these 3 are not evil. Alright, so the Jester's a big liar. And not a real Jester. What does this Dreamer think? Dreamer is telling the truth, so I think 4 has to be the last evil. Let's go. Okay, original baker, that has to be truthful. Alchemist has to be truthful. 7 is probably truthful. But it could be that 2 turned 8 into a baker, and then 7's fake. So it's not 100% that 7 is good. It's just very likely. Right side is more evil. I find that very hard to believe. It would have to be this poet, and then one of the people in the middle. Alright, it's that, and then one of the people in the middle. Closest evil is clockwise, so that would be this way. If 4 was the evil, then 1 would be telling the truth, so it has to be 8. Alright. Oh, no Plague Doctor. Unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, Confessor is truthful, Scout is truthful. If the Hunter was actually 1 away from an evil, he would be corrupted by the Puka. So it could be that this Hunter is the Puka, but that's not true since the Scout is not corrupted. 1 has to be the Drunk. Okay. Then the Baker's lying. So it has to be one of these two. Alright, let's just kill them. Yep. I think there was no way to solve that without just killing both of them. Alright, Poet's telling the truth. 4 is not a villager. Okay. Confessor is good. Yeah, we have 2 gem crafters. If they were a doppelganger pair, then 4 would be good and we would also have a bombardier. So that's impossible. So one of them has to be lying and probably evil. Okay. I think I just kill one of the gem crafters. And yeah, then kill the person that they're trying to clear. Okay. It is theoretically possible this alchemist cured 2 corruptions. Oh, Bard is 4 away from corrupted character. He's always truthful when he says that, just because. So it's either 6 is corrupted, or 8 is corrupted, or both of them, and 7 might also be corrupted. I don't think it's possible that the alchemist... Well, actually, no. The alchemist could have cured 2 corruptions if the scout is the puka and corrupted 6, and then the plague doctor, like, corrupted 5 or something like that. Or 4 or 2, I don't know. So it is theoretically possible the alchemist cured 2 corruptions. Alright, well, let's see if I can figure out which of these 2 is corrupted. Okay, 7 is evil, 8 is corrupted. Okay. Oh, wait, this has to be a real plague doctor. Right, because there aren't any other outcasts. Yes, this bard is telling the truth. So 8 is corrupted, 7 is evil. And yeah, it is possible this alchemist cured 2 corruptions. Alright, is this druid truthful? Yes. Oh, okay, so the minion is not touching another evil, but it's possible that the twin minion is. Alright, well, one of these has to be evil. Well, actually, is it possible that one of them's corrupted? Lover's corrupted, and Scout is good. Actually, yeah, Puka will not... demons will not disguise as something that's already in play, so we just kill that. And... Alright, Lover's telling the truth. Twin minion is not 1 away from closest evil, which means 6 must be good. Alright, I want to believe this alchemist, so I'm going to kill the lover. Hey, look at the alchemist. He actually cured 2 corruptions. Good job. 2 evils adjacent to this lover. Let's kill the confessor and see what happens. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was really hoping to kill the Lilith before the first night, and I did. Okay. 3 away from closest evil. Alright, what does this Plague Doctor think? Plague Doctor thinks 8 is evil, 10 is corrupted, and... okay, well... Oh, okay, so the Emperor says that 2 is evil, and then, that's true, and then 7 and 9 are good. So, this Plague Doctor has to be telling the truth. 8 is evil, Hunter is corrupted. That is the only corruption in the whole level. Yeah, 7 is good, and we can't have duplicates, so this druid dies. Nine is actually a drunk. Alright, cool. That is incredibly helpful. What does the dreamer think about herself? Okay. Twin minion. Cool. Alright, well this bard is a liar. Okay. What about... Okay, this Plague Doctor is also a liar. Alright, Dreamer is truthful. Fortune Teller is truthful. Alchemist is truthful. Jester is truthful. Alright, I think it has to be the Slayer then. Puppeteer is 3 away from closest evil. Alright, well, let's kill this guy. In the worst case, the scout, the lying scout, was actually a drunk. In which case, I mean, that's still fine. Because I'm still allowed to kill one innocent person without losing. Anyway, 1 and 6 are not puppeteers. And then... Yeah, we'll just... yeah, I knew that 3 was lying. So that meant 3 was not the puppet. So I kill the person who's telling the truth, and I spare the person who's lying. Alright. The Jester thinks all of you guys are good. Okay. It's possible. Okay. This bishop is telling the truth. Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 contain one of each. Since there's only one outcast, that means 4, 5, or 6 is the outcast, and 1, 3, and 9 cannot be outcasts. Alright, cool. So 1, 2, and 4, in theory, are all good. Alright, what does the Jester think about 1, 6, and 9? Okay, they're all good. And that's true. Yep, and there's no corruption, so I don't have to make a note of who could be lying, but good. Cool. Okay. So 6 is a real baker. 6 must have baked 7 or 8, unless 7 and 8 are both immune. So that leads me to believe that 7 is probably good and 8 is probably evil. Okay, shows what I know. Oh, okay. So, yes, yeah, 8 is a Slayer pair with 7. So 7 started as a Slayer and is not corrupted. Alright, cool. Let's see what this Druid thinks. Druid is not truthful. Bishop is truthful. Yeah, 8's an outcast, 5 must be a villager, and 3 must be a minion. Oh boy. So 4 must be a villager, because the poisoner is a big liar. Yeah, so it's just between 1 and 2. Good job, dead doppelganger. Alright, well, it's so funny whenever the hunter says 4 away from closest evil. Alright, is this guy corrupted? Okay, well, 5 seems to think that 1 is evil, and that 7 is corrupted, which actually doesn't tell me much. 8 and 2 are both saying that 1 is good. You know, I'm gonna kill the hunter. I don't believe the Plague Doctor. Haha, I was right. I just had a hunch that 8 and 2 and 1 weren't all fibbers. Okay. The judge probably thinks the scout is lying. Yep. We have no corruption in this entire lobby, which means the judge can just point at the dead person. Alright, so judge is truthful, 1 is lying, and... Alright, what about this judge? Okay, both the judges are truthful. 3 is telling the truth. That means that 2 or 3 is a doppelganger, presumably 2. Oh wait, yeah, definitely 2. Okay, whatever. 3 away from corrupted character. There are no corrupted characters. Left side is more evil. That's probably true. Oh yeah, since it's either 6 or 7, and either way, left side is more evil. So 6 is telling the truth. Alright, what's 9 saying? Ugh. If I reveal 8, then killing the drunk afterward will hit a break point that it wouldn't have hit otherwise. We're not allowed to have any duplicates, so these 2 architects can't both be villagers. They have to both be lying. Alright. That's incredibly helpful. Okay, Bishop's telling the truth. There's only 1 outcast, so the other bishop, yeah, 3, 6, or 7 is an outcast, which means 5, 8, and 9 are not outcasts. Awesome. Okay, no corrupted characters. That is true. Dreamer is a liar. What does the other dreamer think? Other dreamer's a liar. Yeah, there's no corruption, since we know there's no drunk or plague doctor, so let's just kill this knight. I don't think it's possible that there are 3 pairs of evil. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Oh, 2's the puppet. Okay. Oh, I should have flipped 9. Okay. Well, the confessors can't both be good, so let's just kill one of them. Nice. Let's just test a plague doctor. Alright, plague doctor's truthful, which means the bombardier must be evil. Alright, is the jester telling the truth? Yes. 9 is good. 2 is a minion. 3, 4, and 9 are all good. Fortune teller is undoubtedly... Well, actually... I don't know if the fortune teller is telling the truth. Because it could be... Yeah, it could be that 7 was corrupted by the plague doctor and 1 is the puka. Or it could have been that 8 was the puka. Anyway, 8 is truthful, so 7 must not be the puka. Also, I guess 7 had to be good because of this oracle. Alright, 3 away from corrupted character. So, if the bard is telling the truth, 7 must not be the corrupted character. It must be 1. Okay. Okay, what if I kill 8? Like, I kind of want to just kill 8 and see what happens. Fate's corrupted, then I don't know. Yay! So, yeah, now we don't have to worry about killing the drunk. Though there's a decent chance that there is no drunk. Anyway, 9 is a big liar. Okay. So, the bard is probably telling the truth. And probably is a real bard. think that means 4, 6, and 7 are all good. Yay. I'm gonna kill this confessor. Okay. Is the puppet corrupted? No. This is a slayer. Okay, cool. Puppeteer is 1 away from closest evil. That is true. 2, 4, 9. One of each. Yes. I hope we don't end up in a knight 50-50. I think we're probably gonna be fine. Whatever. Ah, okay. Okay, then what? So we have a witch and we have a Lilith. And that is it. Because we already accounted for the outcasts. The knights can't both be good. It's like one of them could be good and the other one could be one of them could be evil and the other one could be corrupted, which would really suck. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have the Slayer try to kill one of the knights. Okay. There are no corrupted characters. Well, that is false, since there's a Plague Doctor. Actually, is it possible that 8 is an alchemist? No, there's no alchemist on the list. So 7 is lying. Cool. Yep, thank goodness for the Slayer. Would have had to... I don't know what I would have done there. Alright, cabbage. This dreamer must be good. And this lover is lying and probably evil. Okay. Okay, I've accounted for 2 corruptions, which is all of the corruptions. So that's cool. That means anyone else who's lying can be killed. Like this hunter. Yeah, I was tempted to have the druid point at himself to see, like, if he's corrupted, he'll say... Wait. Oh, never mind, that wouldn't have worked. If a judge is corrupted and points at himself, he'll think that he's truthful, because he's lying about himself lying. And that's the case whether he's corrupted or evil. No corrupted characters. Okay. Okay, Dreamer is lying. Plague Doctor is truthful. 7 and 9 are clearly not minions. Alright, what does this Druid think? Druid thinks there's no outcasts. Okay. 4 is not good. Alright, well that's a lot of people who are lying already. Oh, we cannot have 2 gem crafters. So let's kill one of them. Okay, cool. Okay, then what? Well, okay, 2... What happened? Okay, well, this poet is telling the truth. 10 is evil, so 3 and 7 are good. So 3 is good. So I think that means I can just kill 1 and 2. Yeah, I killed 1 first because 8 was saying 2 is good. So it made me more likely to think that 2 was good. Alright, we got 4 evils and we got a doppelganger. We have, what, 2 slayers, we have 2 bards, 2 knitters. Okay, so that's 3 pairs. Yeah, 2 slayers, 2 Knitters, 2 bards. Alright. And that's it. Yeah, and only 1 pair is allowed. Let's have the Slayers try to kill each other. That's always fun. Hey! So I guess the question is, who's the puppet? Hmm. Oh, 1, 5, and 9 contain an evil. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 9 is evil, and then 1 and 5 must be good. Okay. Oh, so this gem crafter is telling the truth. Yeah, 1 could be corrupted and 6 could be evil. Alright, Slayer. Yeah, the Slayer is truthful. Could be the puppet. I think it's very unlikely that 2 is corrupted. 8 is obviously not corrupted. If 2 is corrupted, then 2 would have to be standing next to a Puka. But 2 would be lying, and that would mean 1 and 3 are both villagers. Yeah, I think 10 has to be some kind of eel, and then I guess 8 is the puppet. Yeah, so the knitters are telling the truth. 1 must be the doppelganger, since 1 didn't get corrupted. And 1, 3, and 4 contain an evil. And 3 is the only one that was not verified to be good. Okay. I don't think this is solvable. Oh, 3 or 5 is a shaman. Okay. Never mind. It looks like it is solvable. 7 is claiming to have previously been an oracle. Okay. Well, we do have a shaman pair, and there's no corruption. I think it's impossible for the oracle, for the 2 oracles to not be the shaman pair. So I think these are good, and I think this oracle must be telling the truth. So let's kill 6 and just see if I'm right. Okay. And I'm just going to kill the oracle and make extra sure. Yeah, so 3 or 5 is a shaman. So it's 3. Okay. We have a baker. Awesome. We have an alchemist. Cool. We have another alchemist, and this alchemist is definitely lying. Yet there's no corruption that can be cured. The only possible corruption is a drunk. 9 was affected by an evil. I don't think that's possible. 5 would have to have... 5 has to have turned 9 into a baker. Unless... yeah, the only way somebody can be affected by an evil is the Chancellor turning somebody into an outcast. And this baker is clearly not standing next to the Chancellor. So 9 was not affected by an evil. Alright, cool. Oh, 2 cards away. Yeah, that's a kill. Alright, 1 evil left. Ba is 2 away. There's no way that's true, because if Ba was 2 cards away, he would have to be 4 or 1. Alright, we have a shaman pair and a doppelganger pair. Or a shaman doppelganger triplet, I guess. Anyway, these 5 people are duplicates. And, yeah, 3 duplicates, I guess, and we can only have 2. So one of those is evil. Possibly 2 of them, I guess, if it's the 2 lovers. But 8 is definitely lying, because 7 and 1 are clearly not the Puka and Shaman. Since 6 would have to also not be Empress for a Puka to claim to be an Empress. Okay, so 6, 7, and 1 are all good. They're the Doppelganger Shaman triplet. Okay. What does this Dreamer think? Dreamer is corrupted, or evil. 7 must be telling the truth, since 7 is not touching a Puka. Alright, so 4 is the Puka. Alright, well, the Bard is telling the truth. There's no corruption. The only corruption would be the Plague Doctor, but the Wretch is the only outcast. Alright, so this Baker... Oh, that was easy. Alright, well, good job, team. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.